Hey, it's me, Austin, again. It's like I have some Nascar autos to show you guys. I just wanted to make a note of it that you guys know that I got all these at Bristol. Most of them are in person, however, some of them my dad got in line for me while I was getting all the other drivers, so I'll start out with my Diecasts right here. Looney Tunes Diecast on by Casey Kane of Bristol in the spring race this year. Note, brand new Hendrick Motorsports driver. Haven't had it that long, but that's the first one. And this one will take a while to get out. Let me move that. Hold on, guys. I'll camera back up here as soon as I fix this. Signed Kevin Harvick, Diecast for his old Nationwide 21 payday Chevrolet. Signed out as souvenir trailer for the fan club on the day of the Nationwide race. Stood in it myself. So that's one of the things he autographed. I'll get up all the rest of it. He autographed that last year at the last year's spring race. However, it wasn't for fan club, it was for a meet and greet, and I got a wristband, so I bent him up there. So, that one. Signed Rusty Wallace State Street program that I got up on State Street that night. My dad actually stood in line and got me this one while I was over at Jeff Burton and David Reagan's line up there, and a book that I'll show you guys right now in a second. But first, this one is my favorite. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the back of a program. I got him over at the Walmart in Bristol. Stood in line for about 2 to 3 hours. Very fancy silver marking. One of my favorite autographs, other than Casey Kane and Kevin Harvick. So, here's a whole bunch of autographs that I got. For example, Trevor Bayne, Luke Lambert, Grucci for Ryan Newman, John Earnhardt, cousin to Dale Earnhardt Jr., John King of the Ferdy car, and Caleb Roche, I think he drives for Nationwide or trucks. Not quite sure, but I got all of them in this. David Reagan, one of my autographs from him. I got him over at Street last year in the all Nascar race. Very nice guy. He signed a picture for me that I'll show you guys in a minute. But continuing on. Another Kevin Harvick autograph. Dad stood in line for me at the Food City 500 last year for that one. Also a line for wristbands. Nice autograph too. Here's my first one from Jeff Burton. I got him at Irwin Tools night race last fall. He does no longer race for RCR, but he races for Michael Waltrip Racing, I believe. Just don't quote me on that. I may be wrong. He races part-time, I think. But that's all that are in this book. Bobby Labonte also got last year at the Food City 500. Very, very rare. He races sometimes, but does not all the time. Not really often he races. I have that, and now when I start on my sleeve, let me show you guys some more that I've got. Here's my another Harvick autograph by his fan Club meet and greet that day. He signed that for me, so that's another plus. Like, I've been going and standing in his line. Yeah, here's Brad Keselowski. I stood in his line for this year's Food City 500. Nice guy. Won the race before. I'll admit, at Las Vegas, passing my favorite driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., which I was not too happy about, but sure made the autograph a lot better than it seemed at first. So that was a pretty nice plus. Awesome. Now let me get out my sleeve real quick. I'll show you guys first, though. Harvard fanboy autograph from the mail that I got in the sleeve. Also, I know you guys are probably getting tired of me showing you all this Harvick stuff, but he's a pretty cool guy, and I follow him pretty much. Here's Chase Elliott and Daisy Kane on the front of the Bristol Rogan. And sorry, I've been having to flip a few pages to get to my next ones. Here's Greg Biffle on his program from this year's Food City 500. Dad stood in line for him while I was at Keselowski. He also stood in line for me to get my first Kane autograph too. Shout out to Dad, best one I've got. Diecasts Jr. got him at the Ford display tent over at Bristol while waiting on State Street autographs. Hashtag Danica Patrick and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. are dating, which Danica's pretty hot, but yes, you gotta be lucky to get her. So that's in that book. Those things fell. But here, as you can tell from the front, Ty Dillon and the number 3 nationwide card, but I'll open up and show you guys the rest of it. It seems to want to stick onto the frame real quick. Well, that thing just wants to stick on there, so another Greg Biffle autograph. Also got by my dad at his tent that day. Chase Elliott on a picture of him and his number 9 nationwide Chevrolet for JR Motorsports. Eric McClure, the 14 machine. He lives right up next to my house in Abington, Virginia. You can do your NASCAR history. This is like totally random for me to have this, but Harlem Globetrotters player Dizzy Grant came over there, so I decided to get his autograph too. Not NASCAR, but still pretty cool autograph. Sam Bass got him last year at the State Street for the Irwin Tools Night Race in 2013. Very nice autograph. And yet again, if you guys are not getting tired of Kevin Harvick autograph for his old 33 RCR machine with nitros for the 5-team on JR Motorsports. Here's my Jeff Burton signed poster of his crew chief Luke Lambert, which now is Ryan Newman's crew chief. They signed it in gold Sharpie, so that's why it's not showing up too well, but I keep these things in a sleeve, and even the Ty Dillon one, as you can see, is not doing too good after I put it in here. Another David Reagan autograph on 34 poster that I got on State Street as well. David Strumey, the number 30 car. He doesn't drive anymore, but got his signature at State Street. Not very valuable, but he doesn't drive anymore. Swan Racing got shut down. John King, Food City number 5, KV1 Ford Fusion truck, champion of Daytona. Brennan Newberry, 24, Chevy Silverado Core 24 truck. Ryan Reed, the number 16, Drive to Stop Diabetes, Mustang for Rash Fenway, the 16 team. Okay. Brian Scott, number 2, the Idaho Potatoes, sponsor number 2, which they drives at Bristol usually. And then all the rest of these are probably just Kingsport Motor Speedway, which not really that many famous people in this load, but yeah, that seems to be all the good ones that I have, but still pretty good. Johnny Major autograph from UT, pretty cool. But I think I might have one more. That's Rusty Wallace right here. Is kind of smeared, but it's on the front of that book, and that seems to be all the NASCAR autographs I have. Thank you, like, subscribe, and hope I get a lot of views. Bye.